Hey everybody, my name is Charlie Angel. I'm here to share a very important message. I did write it down, so I'll be reading from that. So please bear with me. Again, my name is Charlie Angel, and I want to speak about a major issue. As we all know, America is cited as the land of the free, welcome to all, but it has never historically been such a place. What's been going on with immigration and customs, also known as ICE, has been very horrific. And I personally can't be doubtful of my impact in this time because my people need me. So for those of you who don't know, ICE is federally funded by the Big Beautiful Bill, where funds are taken from different buckets to pay these unruly agents. Representatives have cited that $858 million from the United States has been allocated to pay these people to detain immigrants and American citizens. There is no merit in their decision making, and it has resulted in a loss of innocent lives, starvation, and assault crimes amongst people of color. So, just to give you a breakdown, there are also like stipends or like bonuses that these agents are being paid, which is why if you're paying attention, you'll see a lot of people who are not even qualified to be an agent of the law is a part of ICE. So of that $858 million, that's roughly like $40,000, $42,000 that they're getting as a bonus. This leads into other problems like why don't we have an efficient healthcare system? Why there isn't, funding going towards solving homelessness in the United States? Literally, that is so much money. So that is the first thing that pisses me off. The second thing that pisses me off, or the most important thing that irritates me, is that people who are innocent are being harmed and they're being pulled away from their families. For me, I have family of all ethnicities, and I was always taught about, how we as Black people were impacted during slavery. This reminds me a lot of that, as the families are being separated and children are being left without someone to protect them. And they're also being thrown into these detention centers unfairly. And this kind of brings me to my next point. Recently, a 5-year-old named Liam Conejo was taken by ICE along with his father. And this has been reportedly happening to many other families. A lot of children are being taken out of schools and so much more. So, parents are being snatched out of cars at the school drop-off lines. Their children are being abducted from their school classrooms, and homes are being invaded while families are resting at night. Obviously this is illegal and inhumane. And really what I want people to know that, as I said, a lot of these individuals in ICE are not qualified, but they're being recruited to be a part of ICE from like ads on streaming platforms. And this is very ridiculous. We have to do something about this. We can't just sit around and say, well, it's one person's problem, the next person's problem, because if one person is impacted, we all are impacted. I really mean that. We are all one people. And, I don't want anybody getting hurt. I don't want anybody being taken from their families. So, again, don't think that it can't happen to you just because you're considered an American citizen. There's been, people steps away from becoming Americans, and then ICE stopping the ceremony to take these people. This is a serious matter. And again, even American citizens are being taken in. In my own hometown, Norfolk, Virginia, ICE agents have been working with the police force to detain anyone. There was a military active duty member at a gas station recently, and he was just outside of his base. And even with the proper identification, they were expected to keep a passport, which, that in itself, if an ID that proves that you're American wouldn't save you, then that wouldn't, right? He was detained, and he was able to get in contact with his leadership, and they were able to help him. But with that being said, these are things that we're having to face with everything going on. Even having all of your proper identification, that doesn't exempt you from being harassed or having an unlawful arrest. And so this is all bringing me to say, please use your voice before it gets any worse. Please. If you really care about this issue and you want to help, there are a couple ways that you can help your neighbors. Step 1 is to tell them what's going on and stay updated with accurate information. There are a ton of sources who do the thorough research, and they're unbiased, sources, so you can definitely find those, especially with the internet. Please purchase and share a red card that states your rights. I will show you what that looks like. I carried them with me on this trip that I just took, so 1 second. This is a red card. If you look closely, it's in Spanish, it's in English. You can Google them. They give you like a pack of 1,000. Take them with you. Keep one with you. Keep more than one with you, I would urge. Just so you know what you could do in these situations, right? A lot of people think, oh, you can just make a call. When you're in the middle of something like that, there's no real guarantee that you'll have help. So please be as prepared as you can. Step 3, provide resources for safe spaces to protect one another. Step 4 is to speak out against this incredulous behavior. And step 5, continue to move in love and in strength. Thank you so much, and please, please join me in protecting one another.